if you know anything about James and Betty and Keith and I and what we have in common, we love the Lord Jesus. We love His Word. We love to serve people. And now I don't put this in any way up into that list, but we dearly love us some canines. Dearly, dearly love us some dogs. And Keith and I had a pair of dogs. We always have dogs. We have darling dogs right now that are 3 years old, and I always have plenty of stories about our present puppies. But Keith and I, for many years, had a pair of dogs by the name of Beanie and Sunny. I've talked about them on Wednesdays many times through the years, and they died within 3 weeks of one another and nearly broke our hearts. I mean, it nearly killed us, but because we're just like obsessed with them. I don't know when you raise your children, if you're really nurturing, then you just kind of like point that all onto a puppy, and it's a dangerous way to live because, I mean, your heart's all invested in something that chases cars. It's not good. It's not good. It's very risky. It's not good. It's not good. But Sunny and Beanie were a strange pair because Sunny she was a stray that we took in, a wonderful mongrel, love, my best friend, my little shadow. But she was already nearly 10 when Beanie came along. So she was sort of over it. But, Beanie was full-on puppy, and Beanie was a bird dog and was constantly on point about something. And so if she would run out of things in our yard to point, and I'm telling you the whole truth here, she would decide she was going to point Sunny. And Sunny would just be minding her own business, just laying by the shrubs with her belly on the cool ground, and she'd be staring at Beanie like this, and Beanie would get in full point, that right paw up, and then she would just shake like this. And I mean, for the next, I am not kidding, I'm talking the patience of Job that dog had, because she would just take one step and then she'd freeze there and she'd be there. But the thing that just killed Keith and I, we called it the sneak. She was constantly doing the sneak. The thing that just killed us was that Sunny was just looking at her like, I'm on to you. I see you. And once we get some word going, once we've been had enough and God has brought us out, once we've been in that net and we've learned a little about the way the enemy works and sort of what comes right before we're about to get captivated by something that we're going to end up hating, that whole love-hate relationship you have with anything that overtakes you like an addiction. Once we begin to see a little bit about how he works, we can be on to him. We can so often be able to look into a situation and go, I see you. I see you.